What's going on, buddy? It's Unfiltered Wrestling, and today we're talking about TLC preview and predictions. There are 6 matches officially announced, and they expect to have a 7th. The Viking Raiders defending the Raw tag titles. They just don't have I think the opponents to be announced. It's going to be on the pre-show anyway, so who cares? Who cares? Let's just look at this card, because we got to talk about it. Rusev versus Bobby Lashley. The Kabuki Warriors versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. TLC match. Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. Is that even for the title? Is that for the title? Is that even for the title? I don't think it is. What? Alright, The New Day versus The Revival. Ladder match. Tag title match. Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. TLC match. That's it. No Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. No sight of Daniel Bryan. Of course, Brock isn't here. So what the fuck is going on? Does anyone know? Please inform me. Is Daniel Bryan injured? Is there a reason Daniel Bryan isn't on this card, facing Bray Wyatt instead of The Miz? Now, don't get me wrong. I applaud them, actually, for the build they've been able to do in 2 weeks for that match. But why? Why? Are they selling the hair thing and Daniel Bryan being pulled under the ring into hell? Is that what they're doing? I guess that's what they're doing. I don't know, because when Seth Rollins gets pulled under the ring by Bray Wyatt, or The Fiend, he's back next week. Just saying. Let's get into this. Rusev versus Bobby Lashley. And this card isn't good. This is a very bad card. This might be the worst WWE pay-per-view card, the last 10 years? Just the card. Now, the pay-per-view itself, hey, this could be amazing. Who knows? I'm not sure. TLC, when you have tables, ladders, chairs, stipulations like that, you can have great matches. You really can. It can be very exciting. But just looking at the card and the names on it, this is garbage. It is. It's garbage. Rusev versus Bobby Lashley. And a tables match. I guess at least they made it a tables match, but why? What did they do with tables that made that a tables match? I think Rusev threw Lashley through one at the divorce thing. I don't know. Who cares? Who goddamn cares? I don't even know who's gonna win this. It's a coin flip, really. If Lashley wins, they're gonna continue the feud. No one wants that. Nobody wants that to happen. So I'm hoping for a Rusev victory. So I'll say Rusev. I'll say Rusev wins. Oh, no. I change it. Bobby Lashley's going to win. They're going to continue the feud. We just know this. It's what they do. It's what WWE does. So Lashley's going to end up spearing Rusev through a table. Lana probably will be the reason. Some distraction. Shit, I actually fully expect Lana to go through a table at some point. And then they'll continue the feud until eventually Rusev gets Lana back. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I can't wait for that to be over. The Kabuki Warriors defending the women's tag titles versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. I will say Kabuki Warriors retain. This might be match tonight. I'm going on a limb here. I might... Actually, not. This card is terrible. So that's not a big... it's not a big risk. But this should be really good. My problem is that, the storyline has been trash. Becky Lynch and Charlotte teaming up. The way they did it was stupid. And we know it's only setting up Lynch versus Charlotte. Maybe at Rumble. Yeah, I would say at Rumble. Because I don't want to see that. We wait for that till fucking WrestleMania to do Becky versus Charlotte again. That's not something I need to see at Mania. We've seen it too much. It's not special anymore. Yeah, Kabuki Warriors have to retain. I mean, if you give it to Lynch and Charlotte, it becomes a weird thing. It becomes a weird thing. It becomes like like Hogan and Macho Man, Austin and Triple H, where you just know they're gonna break up and fight. I don't want to say. Well, I've seen it too much. And the Kabuki Warriors are actually good right now. They have momentum. Don't fuck that up for Becky and Charlotte to do a feud that you can just do this. If that was a match on here, I wouldn't be shocked. They have enough history where you can do that anytime you want. You don't need to hurt Asuka and Kairi Sane. Then we have Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. Singles match, no stipulation here, which I'm surprised. That probably should have been like a chairs match or something. Because they could have. There is no chairs match on the card. Oh, wait. No, there isn't. There's no chairs match on the card. I would have liked to see that. But, let's be honest. Aleister Black is winning. There's no chance in hell Buddy Murphy's winning this. And I love Buddy Murphy. His selling is top notch. Like, it's probably the best in the company. He reminds me a lot of a young, buffer Dolph Ziggler. But in-ring style. But he has no chance. Let's be serious. I'm waiting for the moment Aleister Black has an actual legitimate threat. They keep, no offense to Cesaro, but they keep feeding him people we know he's going to beat. I'm waiting for the first person that might beat him. So far, there's been a 0% chance on everyone he's faced. Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. Do we even need to talk about who's going to win this match? Do we? Because for God's sakes, if The Miz fucking wins this match and beats... I don't care if it's Bray Wyatt or The Fiend. I do not care which one it is. The Miz can't win this. The Miz cannot win this. I don't want to see them tell some damn story about how Bray Wyatt is different when he's not The Fiend. So The Miz picked up this victory by roll-up. No. I also don't want to see Daniel Bryan return and interfere to cause The Miz to roll up and beat Bray Wyatt. No. Bray Wyatt is the WWE champion. And he's got this alter ego. We need to protect both versions. I don't want the Mr. Rogers version of Bray to look like shit. They've already damaged The Fiend in the Hell in a Cell match. Let's just keep them looking strong. Both versions, if possible. Especially versus The Miz in a 2-week build feud. Come on. Let's not do that. But it does worry me that it's not for the title. Because since it's not for the title, Miz has a very good chance of winning. Let's just be serious. He has a great chance of winning. The New Day in a ladder match versus the Revival for the SmackDown Tag Titles. This is going to be a great match. This is the safest match on the entire show by far. That you can just tell, you can just say it. This is going to be a great match. It will at least be a 4-star match. It just will be. The Revival versus the New Day in a ladder match? What? Yeah, that's an easy call. This match is going to be fantastic. Who's going to win? I'm assuming the New Day. I wouldn't mind the Revival because I really like them. But the New Day really haven't done anything with the titles yet. That they haven't... I don't know. It's weird. The New Day have been champions so many times, and the tag division is so weak. It's hard to really pick out, like, if they beat the Revival, who's left? There really isn't anyone. There really isn't. They've beaten everybody. They've been a tag team for so goddamn long, and champions so many times, that they're kind of out of things to do. So maybe the Revival pick a win just because of that. I don't know. I do not know. Fuck it. I'll say Revival. I'll say the Revival. I'll switch it up. I'll say the Revival just because if the Revival lose this, I don't want to see them just drop into purgatory and become barely on our TVs. Where New Day champions are not, will forever and always be showcased on television. And then what it looks like is probably going to be the goddamn main event. Why, man? So that's how you know it's a bad card, when this is your main event. Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. Again. This time for the TLC, in a TLC match. I'll be honest, I don't care. I don't care. The match is going to be carnage, I know that. There's going to be destruction everywhere. That's cool. Sweet. Great. I'm going to probably enjoy the match and say I had a good time with the match. But the feud, I don't give two shits about. Why would I? We've seen them feuding for what feels like 20 years. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done. I don't care that Corbin now has a king outfit. I'm still done. I'm done. And Roman Reigns, he needs to win this. He just does. It's been too long. After his cancer thing and his return, the man's been a mid-carder. Which, that's okay at first. But we're lacking star power now. Owens is not on the show. Rollins is not on the show. No Brock. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, whatever, isn't even defending his title, it looks like. There's no world title match. None. I don't get it. There isn't one singles title match on the entire goddamn card. Think about that. The only title that has any shot of changing hands at TLC this Sunday is the 24/7 title. That's it. That's the only one who has a chance. No one else is defending it. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Like, if this was their plan, if this was their card, and if they knew it, which, come on now, Vince, he books last second, so probably didn't know until recently, figure shit out. But if he did have this as his planned card, you gotta pay Brock. You gotta get his ass on this card. I don't care if he's facing Cesaro. I don't care if he's facing a returning Sheamus. We need Brock on the card. I don't care if he's facing Drew McIntyre. We need star power. We need a headliner. We need a reason to watch this. Thank God for the WWE Network, and it's only $9.99. Can you imagine this pay-per-view is $60? Rusev versus Lashley. Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. We've even seen that before. Way back in the day, if you guys don't remember, they had that feud. And it wasn't good then either. The New Day versus the Revival, that one I'm okay with, but I'm okay with that one. But that isn't a fresh matchup either, though. Then Roman and Corbin again. With nothing on the line. Pride, I guess. Whatever. And Rusev Lashley, man, why not put something on the line there? Why not put Lana at stake? Why not? That's what this whole thing's about. That's what this whole thing's about. So why not just put her relationship on the line, I guess? I don't know. Because I don't know where they go from here with that storyline. I just want it to end. And I want Lana back with Rusev. And I want Rusev doing his damn Rusev Day gimmick as a babyface again. And Lashley has potential. He really does. They ruined him the moment he came back as a face, talking about his goddamn sisters and how much he loves them, for Sami Zayn. Christ. It's stressful. It's stressful. Speaking of Sami Zayn, where's Nakamura on this? We don't have time? Do they not have time for an Intercontinental title match? Or is that just going to be something they tell us an hour before the pre-show starts and we just get Nakamura versus Mustafa Ali or Chad Gable? Is that what they're going to do? If so, I don't care. Book something. Build something. Give me a reason to watch the show. Seriously, please. Like, I can't do this. I can't do it. This card is terrible. This card is so bad. This card belongs where the... What was it called? Cyber Tuesday? Cyber Sunday? Do you remember what I'm talking about? I can't remember what day they used. It might have been Cyber Sunday. Whatever it was. It was awful. Having people... They say we got to vote and pick the opponents and matches. Come on, let's be serious. It was already... When you saw the lineup, it was like a bunch of bums and mid-carders. And then you got Shawn Michaels. Who's he going to face? Who's Triple H going to face? Mid-card, mid-card, mid-card. Shawn Michaels. Of course, it's Shawn Michaels is the choice. But yes, that's, if you get my point, that's what this card looks like. It looks like garbage. Thankfully, it's only $10. It's the best I could say. It's the best I could say. Luckily, it's only $10. That's the bright side. The price point is the optimistic bright side. That's the cup half full with TLC this year. This has to be the worst TLC card ever, based on just name quality of the card again. Again, because the matches could be good, so it could be a very good pay-per-view itself. But when you look at the card, I'm bored looking. I'm bored reading these names. These are bad. They're bad. They really are. And I would have liked more build from Buddy Murphy and Alistair, but I guess people don't care. People don't care. And the question is, for this pay-per-view for me, is with Bray Wyatt and The Miz. Do we get a Daniel Bryan return? Do we? Does he cost Bray Wyatt? Maybe. He might. Or do they bring Liv Morgan into this? You remember Liv Morgan, the blue tongue, blonde hair, quite attractive? She... Riot Squad? I think it was Riot Squad. She is going through a gimmick change, they've been saying. A character change. And there are a lot of rumors about her maybe being... I don't know if she'll be Sister Abigail exactly. But maybe. She could easily, if not Sister Abigail, she could play some Bray Wyatt character. For example, on SmackDown, he had that doll. Blonde-haired doll with the Bray Wyatt face paint on. And gave it to Miz's daughter. I could see Liv Morgan appearing here. Dressed like that doll. Her hair done the same. Face paint done the same. I could see that. And they might call her something else. You might call her Liv Morgan, but you could keep her the same. I don't know. I don't know. That's the most intriguing thing about this. Is if we could just Bray Wyatt straight up versus The Miz. No Fiend. No Daniel Bryan. No Liv Morgan. What are we doing? That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. Do that match on normal cable TV. We don't need that. We do not need that at a pay-per-view. And we have the main event, Corbin Reigns. We already talked about it. Why isn't Braun Strowman on this card either? It's stressful. It is stressful. Because he is... I'm not even the biggest Braun Strowman fan. But he fits a TLC card. He breaks shit. Destruction. That's when he looks his best. Is TLCs. And that's just not... He's not here. He's not doing anything. Nakamura's not doing anything. The U.S. champ... No one's doing shit. This... It's a bad card. Where's Bayley? I thought Bayley... she keeps getting showcased. But how come she wasn't in a feud to do a match? How long are these TLC matches going to be? Because if it's a 3-hour pay-per-view, how long are the TLC matches going to be? 2 hours? An hour and a half each? Seriously, it's going to be long as hell. They got to be at least half an hour, 45 minutes. Just to burn time, unless they want this shit to be over in 2 hours, which it could be. Just damn. There's no point of starting this at 7 o'clock. For what? Unless they start throwing some, adding matches on WWE.com immediately. Alright, everybody. Let me know down below what you think of this card. What your predictions are. And also, what do you think Liv Morgan, when she does come back? What do you think her gimmick would be? I'm at the moment leaning towards something to do with Bray Wyatt. At the moment. But I don't want to get my hopes up. That sounds too interesting. It does. Speaking of that, I would love to see Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt's real life brother, come into play as like a new, like a gimmick change version of Bo. I would like that. Bo Wyatt would be cool. Probably will never happen because Vince is an idiot, but I think that would be very entertaining. I'm heading out, everybody. TLC, good luck. Good luck to all of us that are going to waste hours of our lives watching this, I won't even say mediocre card, this garbage card. Hopefully, the performance and the entertainment quality supersedes the quality of names on this card. If you are still here, you are a real one.